I'm a super organized kind of guy. I love my pantry to be perfect. You know, businesses have such a problem with storing things, not just data, but inventory and parts, and then accessing. And I never thought of this, but shouldn't there be an expert to help businesses? Because businesses plan marketing with experts. They have experts for every aspect of their business. And yesterday I met these guys here from Improve Group, storage and access experts, okay? So they are the consultants. They are the experts that help businesses and government. So I was very surprised that your business even existed, although what a need, what a need. You guys go in and you basically help businesses run more efficiently.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Every business has information they have to keep track of, or assets, inventory for museums and maybe their artifacts, and often we think about how we're going to store it, where we're going to keep it.
Right.
But there's a lot of hidden cost in the way we access it, retrieve that information or those assets so that we can use them. So that's what we help companies do.
And I want to make this clear. We're not talking about off-site storage or a computer backup system, although they can help you with that kind of stuff. They don't do that. What you do is you go on premises and help businesses establish their own systems.
Yes. That's correct.
And you provide products for that.
We do.
Like this is an animation here of a product that might be used for storing.
This is a healthcare application.
And that's for hard goods. We're not talking about necessarily data, but you also have systems for data.
True. And in this case, one of the problems that healthcare providers have, studies show that the more face time a nurse has with the patients, the faster their recovery. Most nurses spend a lot of time running around fixing things that don't work or trying to find the things that they need to treat the patient. This puts 80% of what the nurse needs within 10 steps of where they need it. Also reduces contamination because they don't have the stalkers entering the room.
And you help not only the medical industry, but you can help any industry if they have parts or inventory, they have electronic data. You brought up something very interesting. The answer isn't always scanning.
No.
Why is that?
Well, one of the benefits to scanning documents or scanning information is that you have multiple access. But if this is information that you're not really going to access very much again, it'd be much cheaper to store it with an off-site provider. You can do that for $3 a year for a banker's box. If you scan a banker's box, it's about $2,500.
So it's a lot of money to scan if you're not going to really use it.
Exactly.
But you can do that. You have that capability of teaching them and organizing them or consulting them on electronic data storage, information, inventory, records, hard goods, medical supplies. In fact, let's listen to some satisfied clients.
We identified several years ago that we needed to come up with solutions to accommodate the growing number of files that we had, both a physical solution and we needed a workflow solution. We developed a relationship with the Improve Group several years ago to help come up with solutions for how we were going to tackle our growing needs. They came in and they put in a space-saving file storage system. And it's an electronic system that allows us to store in the same amount of physical space, probably 4 to 5 times as many actual files. Storage is one component of it, physically and electronically. But beyond storage as well, they work with us on our workflow. I mean, how we do business. In the last 6 months, the way that we do business has changed based on our relationship with Improve Group and some of the ideas that they've come up with for us on a workflow perspective. I think that if you're a growing firm, I think that if you're an established firm, I think that if you're a business that's trying to do a better job for your clients or your customers, you're trying to be more efficient, you're trying to help your people do a better job, you're the type of business, you're the type of firm that could benefit from a relationship with the Improve Group and their ability to come up with solutions for storage and access. The feedback that we're getting from the people who work on our team is incredible. It's that aha moment when you realize, wow, we can do this so much more efficiently now. This has been the bane of my existence when I come into work every day, and now thanks to the Improve Group, we've got a way to work around that. The smiles on the faces of the people who work for me are incredible.
That is incredible because we're talking about not only physical storage, although that's how you started out, physical storage.
Yes, with McDivitt particularly.
And then you grew, and now you do workflow, meaning how to get or access what you need.
Yes.
And what other kind of consulting do you do in relation to storage and access?
It depends upon the industry.
What kind of industries
For
first?
the military, we help them with weapon storage and quick deployment of their troops. For museums, it's storage and security of their artifacts.
Okay.
For healthcare, it's storage of the assets that they need to treat the patients, as well as electronic healthcare records and that type of thing. And often it's an evolutionary process, like it was with the McDivitt firm, where they began needing physical storage, but as their practice grew, they needed more help with workflow and access.
So you have products and you have consulting services as well. They all go together hand in hand. So you basically you improve the efficiency of a business.
That's why we call ourselves the Improve Group. Exactly.
Improve Group. Mm-hmm. Okay, now here's a special offer, okay? You want to hear this. First of all, if you go to Facebook and you search them, it's Improve Group, by the way, Improve Group, storage and access experts. You should also call them efficiency consultants, but it's Improve Group, storage and access experts. Click on Win an iPad. You just like that page. Get to know them. You have a chance of winning an iPad just for getting to know them. The winner will be announced July 5th. Maybe they'll let me do that here. The contest ends June 30th, okay? So that's to win an iPad. Go to Facebook and look them up. We just heard there's 700 million users on Facebook. Okay, now, they also have something else going on that's pretty cool. Cell phones for soldiers. There's the website, cellphonesforsoldiers.com. And that's sponsored by improvegroup.net. And here's the number for Improve Group. And by the way, this gets cell phones for soldiers, and it's a major expense for deployed soldiers. So find out how you can help there. Here's the number for the Improve Group if you want to get any more information. 800-244-1452. 800-244-1452. Online, it's improvegroup.net. Improvegroup.net.
Coming up on Martino.